Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Tabansi, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got an excellent show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So this is a topic that I had no idea we were going to be touching on today, right? But it just so happened that the algorithm said, here, young man, watch this. So, okay. You guys know the situation with LeBron and all of that, with Stephen A. Smith and all of that. Everybody's reacting to Stephen A. Smith's comments on Gil's Arena yesterday, which I saw, right? Fantastic conversation that those guys had there. Now, I've been a fan of Patrick Bet-David since obviously going back to his business videos. The video, I think, is 24 Hours or The Life of an Entrepreneur. That video went viral. The video when he went to Harvard to do the program there. So I've been following Patrick Bet-David for his business videos for a long time. Then Patrick Bet-David began to kind of evolve his content. Certain things I agree with him, certain things I disagree with him. That's just it. And look, I don't think you need to agree with whoever you follow 100% of the time on every single thing that they say. Like, that's just a follower. I think you have the right as a human being to discern issues and disagree with people. Why? Because no two people are the same. So how can you, if no two people are the same, how do you agree with every single thing every person does? Now, I don't think Patrick Bet-David is a bad person at all. I agree with some of the stuff that he said. I disagree with some of the other things that he said, but it doesn't make him a bad person. And I think it's perfectly natural to, you know, weigh issues. That's why even on the show, I don't think those guys hate each other, Vinny and the other guys, Adam, and the other guys that they have on the show, but they have disagreements. Does it mean that he hate each other? No, but you're allowed to have disagreements. But anyway, so all of this situation is going on. And I brought up Patrick Bet-David in the past because Patrick Bet-David has something that's quite unique that a lot of us are looking for, which is called FU money. FU money essentially is enough money to you having enough money to say what you want to think, say what you believe, truly in your heart, with 100% candor, and not worry about people holding it against you or trying to affect you monetarily. No, you have no power over my funds. So I'm going to say whatever the hell I want to say. Patrick Bet-David quite comfortably has FU dollars. Fantastic. So I come across this clip here from Valuetainment, and they talk sports because he's into basketball. He's interviewed Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. I can't remember some other NBA players, but I know he's interviewed them. And the title had the following headline: greatest flopper of all time, LeBron James grills Stephen A. Smith over Bronny criticism. So I immediately click on it because I'm like, this is 100% in my wheelhouse. And I got to hear, I must hear what Patrick Bet-David had to say about this, because I know he ain't going to be up there twerking it up. But before we even get into what he had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. PrizePicks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on PrizePicks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play safe, you'll love PrizePicks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do now is we want to play exactly what Patrick had to say. Towards the end, Vinny was up there trying, not Vinny, Adam was up there trying to twerk it up towards the end, and Patrick Bet-David was like, what's your point? And then he just absolutely unleashed on LeBron James. Y'all take a listen to what Patrick Bet-David had to say here, and we're going to react to his comments. Take a listen to what he had to say here.
By the way, he's played 44 minutes in the NBA, has scored 4 points, is 1-for-16, 0-for-7 from 3.
So what does that mean? Stephen A. is right. Why aren't you sticking back?
He's averaging 0.4 points a game, and he's 1-for-16.
Stephen A. Smith is an MJ guy. He always defends MJ. He always says that MJ is the greatest player ever. He's the GOAT.
What's your point?
And he trashes LeBron, meaning there's history there.
Yeah, okay.
They're
So let me
not
give my
friends.
final thoughts, and I'm gonna go past this and just kind of simplify it. By the way, I think there was another take that Stephen A. did to say that it came up and it's really about LeBron. It's not about his son. It's really about you. It's not about your son. It's about you. And I agree with him. This is about LeBron. It's not about his son. LeBron wants a certain kind of immunity that, maybe other players haven't had. And, guys are getting called out for coming in and how they're playing. He was able to get certain favors to get his son to play. Now, I'm very comfortable with what Stephen A. has said to him, calling him out, double down on it. LeBron James will go down as the greatest flopper of all time. He will go down as, there's so many different arguments being made right now with this guy here. To me, he destroyed the league. He destroyed viewership. He lost half the clients, half the fans that were watching him. Last two All-Stars, the one he played in was the least viewed All-Star, God knows, since pre-MJ getting into the NBA, the least viewed All-Star. It's dropped over 50% since he entered the league in 2003. This is a guy that is the most drama queen, a superstar in the history of any sports we've ever had. And now he wants to pass that along with Stephen A. Good for Stephen A. for doubling down. I'm actually very comfortable with it. Okay, can somebody go check to see what that is?
So you heard what he had to say. If I had Patrick Bet-David's number, I would have called him up and be like, yo, way to keep it a buck, son. Way to keep it a buck. So let me give y'all my thoughts on this, okay? Patrick Bet-David just said what a lot of NBA fans feel. I know this. They come to our videos every single day. They come to our channel every single day. And I want to just draw this distinction here quickly. Because given the fact that I'm perspicacious to all of this, I already know where people are going to take this. Oh, Patrick is saying this because LeBron James is a Democrat. And because he's Democratic, he feels the way that he feels this way about LeBron. Look, I'm not buying any of that. I'm not buying any of that. I think it's a cop-out. I think it's a way to run under the bed and hide and throw the covers on the mattress on top of yourself and start hollering and screaming under the sheets that the boogeyman is coming for you. No. The fundamental reason I'm saying this is because there are Democrats and Republicans that feel this way. This is sports. So I'm 100% sure, matter of fact, 200% sure that there are a lot of people that have Democratic views that don't support LeBron James. I am safe making that bet. So we don't get to distill it down to, oh, he's a Republican, so therefore he doesn't. Now, does that mean that his conservative proclivities don't play a role in some of his viewpoints about LeBron? Of course, there's a possibility, but I don't think that's what's going on here. I fundamentally don't. At various points in my life, I've leaned Democratic. At various points, I've been a little bit more conservative as I got a little bit older. But that still didn't change my view on LeBron. It has nothing to do with politics. Maybe for some people, but I don't think that's the issue here. I fundamentally believe that what he just said, he believes. He ruined the league. He lost him a lot of sponsors, ruined the fabric of the game. A lot of people have been saying this. Now, here's what's interesting, and I want to double back to a point that I've been making on this channel for the past few months now, and this is something I truly do not understand. This is the point that I'm making. How much money does an NBA player need to make or have for you to keep it a buck? What am I referring to? A lot of NBA guys, even though they're within the fraternity of playing in the NBA, a lot of them will hear what Patrick Bet-David just said and agree with him. But the reason they won't say anything is because they're running for the hills because they're afraid. Why? Because they're afraid somehow it's going to affect them monetarily. And the question then becomes, how much money do you need to have before you keep it a buck? How much money? How much money before you stop being afraid to keep it 1,000? Shout out to my dude, Rashard McCann. Rashard McCann. Ain't no Supermax dude or nothing like that. I'm not counting his pockets, nothing like that. But Rashard McCann be keeping it a buck way more, way more than a lot of them other cats that got bigger bags and are afraid to speak. He keeps it a 1,000 all the time. He's not afraid to say what he believes, even if it's going against the grain. You will seldom find an NBA player speaking the way Patrick Bet-David does. And a lot of them got money. This ain't even a question about money. Because a lot of them do. It's just that they afraid. You see people in media making, like Stephen A. Smith making $100 million. LeBron James walk up on me. You got $1 billion. I got $100 million. The fact of the matter is we both rich. And I know Stephen A. Smith didn't just become a millionaire this week when he got his contract. So he already is a millionaire. And you going to run down on me if you don't get the hell up out of my face. Excuse me? You better get the hell up out of my face. Period. End of story. You're not running up on me telling me all of that stuff. You got money, I got money too. Ain't no place you can go to vacation that I can't go to. Ain't no meal you can eat I can't eat. I may not be able to fly private all day long, but I can fly on a private jet if I want to. You better get the hell up on my face with all of that. Keep it a buck. And that's what Patrick Bet-David is doing. Patrick Bet-David is a $500 million man. But he still is not afraid to say what he believes. A lot of these guys are. Very few of them aren't, but a lot of them are. So it's refreshing that you got to go. It's actually sad that you got to go to a channel that is more that has content that's more centered around politics to get an honest take on an NBA subject. It's just crazy to me. I'm going to send him this video. And this ain't me trying to twerk it up or nothing like that. Y'all didn't see on our other channel where we talk about politics, but we used to talk about politics. We don't produce as much there anymore because I got other stuff on my mind. But y'all already know my views on issues. But we need more of this in sports talk. More candor. Vinny over there, Adam over there trying to twerk it up and Patrick like, nah, stop the nonsense. This is what it is. And what he said, a lot of people believe, regardless of their politics. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.